Hello, I'm John Benjamin from the show Home Movies. There's probably a lot of people out there who are going to own this DVD who don't care about the show Home Movies at all. Maybe they received it as a gift and they didn't even know about the show and they just have it. And then there's like 4 hours of footage of this show they don't care about. And then there's all these people talking about the show and commentary and stuff that's just useless to them. So I wanted to make an extra for you. That person who owns this DVD, who doesn't like the show Home Movies at all. So I've compiled some footage I think you'll enjoy. So here it is. Enjoy. So, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, and stick around for my special bonus extra, the making of my extra, coming up now. Lauren Bouchard called me and said, do you want to make an extra for people who don't like the show Home Movies? And then I decided I would just get some people who were actually in Home Movies, like Todd Barry, and friends of mine like Dave Cross, John Glazier, just them doing various things instead of talking about home movies at all. So that was basically the genesis of the idea.
Basically, it happened when you called me an hour ago and said, "Hey, come by. Why don't you come by and or do you have time to do this thing for the DVD? You know, it's an extra people that didn't buy it, and you were just finishing with Judah, doing the guitar one. So you were like, yeah, we're done with Judah. I said, I'll be there in 5 minutes. And I met you downstairs. You guys came down and threw on the running shorts and the running singlet, and we ran around the block a couple times, did the locked off shot.
That was not done using a dolly and tracks. That was done using a car, which simulated the dolly tracking shot. We did a lot of that stuff over the course of the shoot because we didn't have the resources or the equipment to do some of the more complicated shots in the shoot.
Wipe your brow. Do it again.
Probably ran, I don't know, 1/8 or 1/4 of a mile, all told. And then we were coming out of the car to go up to your apartment and then thought, oh, that'd be funny if a shot of you eating at one of the tables. And then we're like, oh, let's make a quick making of the running bit. And here we are, which is what we're doing right now.
And overall, this was, you would say, a positive experience.
Very positive.
The gun range was a little more complicated.
The gun range posed a particular problem because quickly into the shoot, the microphone was totally blown out. Unfortunately, you couldn't hear anybody speaking, so we made a decision to subtitle.
actually in the same day shot the Todd Barry sequence, which was shot at a restaurant in the East Village. We did about 4 different angles, and we were fortunate enough to get that location, which was good. How did you get involved in this, in the project you did today for the Home Movies DVD?
You said meet around this time. Then that, I think, got changed. It actually changed today, and it got pushed to an earlier time, which was 2:30, which was good because I was hungry. I knew I was getting a meal, and I really didn't eat anything.
Right.
I just had a coffee.
How did the shoot go overall? How was the overall experience?
I mean, it was pretty much what you said. There was an interview portion, and there was just, I guess, a shot of me eating.
And you had Italian food.
What?
What did you eat?
Pasta bolognese and a salad and a diet drink.
Italian.
What?
Italian.
Italian food. It was Italian food, yeah.
What's hard to convey is how much time and effort goes into the process. Even I, who made it, look at it and it's just like a dream. Like, you know when you have one of those dreams that you remember just bits and pieces, like tiny snippets of it, and then you're like, I wanted to remember all of it, but I can't. It's gone. It's just, so in a way, it was great to do. I think whenever you can do something like this, and whenever you can finish something of this on this scale, it's an achievement. But in the end, it's like there's this sort of hollow feeling. Maybe that's just me, but it's like it's gone, it's done, and I'll only have pieces of it left. So it was great, but even within something great, there is a certain sadness.